Product research is the most important part of selling on Amazon FBA, and it's the hardest part. Unfortunately, everyone is doing it the same way, everyone is selling the same thing, and no one is actually winning. Let me share with you how you could actually win with selling on Amazon FBA. What's up, welcome back guys, Sam Brax here. And before we do anything, congrats to the giveaway winner. Contact me on Facebook so that we can make this work. I forgot to do this last time, I'm sorry, but if you want to win the next giveaway, I give you guys the chance to win a 1-hour free call with me. We can talk about FBA or whatever else you want. All you have to do is click on the thumbs up and subscribe and click on the bell, and that's it. So I'm back home. If you watched my last video, you saw that I was traveling. I am back where you're used to seeing me, in Montreal in Canada. I just got back from Los Angeles. It was a trip to Vancouver, that's what you saw in the last video, Phoenix, Vegas, and LA, and it was actually pretty cheap. We drove a lot. So in this video, you're gonna see the LA part. It was a lot of fun. I got to actually meet other sellers. I met Matt Loberstein. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know who he is, but if you don't, I have a video that I did with him. Check it out later, not now. And the title of this video, not sure exactly what it is yet, but it's gonna be something like why I changed the way I look for products on Amazon. And that's really inspired by Matt and his videos that I've been watching. So the point of that title, or what I want to talk about in this video and what you're going to see later with Matt, is that I used to look for products the way that typical courses tell you to look for products. Like you look at Jungle Scout, you use the web app, you look for between $15 and $30, X amount of reviews, this and this, and if these numbers match this exact criteria, then you choose that product and you try to sell it. That's how I used to look for products because I didn't know any better, because I was starting out with Amazon and I was just watching some random videos on YouTube. But the more I learned about Amazon, the more I learned about how other sellers are doing it and are successful with it. Just as Matt is, he just did 1.5 or 1.7 million this year only. And what I learned from him might sound obvious, but it wasn't at the time, is branding. Building a business or a brand that sells on Amazon as opposed to just selling random products on Amazon. So what that means is, instead of just looking for a product that matches the specific criteria that you have in mind in terms of prices and reviews and whatever, look for a product where, of course, the numbers should make sense, but at the same time, you should think if you can build a brand around that product. If your second product can be related to this product and then you can build a whole line of products around this one, I think you get the idea. So what that means is, let's say you start selling knives. Don't sell knives, but let's say you start selling knives, then the next product is something in the same category, would be something like forks. So then you're building a brand in the kitchen category. That's the simplest way to do it. Now, another way of doing it is getting a bit more creative with your branding. So branding doesn't always have to be same category, even though that works. It can also be same color, same idea, same message, same material. If you want to start a brand that is all products made from bamboo, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that it doesn't have to be the same category. It can be from different categories, but have the same theme. So that's really how I think you can excel at selling on Amazon. That's how you can grow a business out of selling on Amazon, and then eventually grow it out of Amazon and then maybe sell it in the future. It's just having something more legit and professional than just selling a few random products on Amazon. That's how I'm thinking about it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Do get the bag and fumble it. 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 Do get the bag.
How's Amazon going?
They're going good. Yeah, it's going good. I got my private label product coming in. I think it'll be live in 10 days. And then online arbitrage, I think I've got like $300, $400 in sales today.
Is that online arbitrage?
Most of it, yeah, like 80%, yeah.
And you're not selling any PL now?
I've got a couple of PL products, but they're all kind of pretty much dead. Like, I just kept them up because it's like I make like $20 a day on them. It's like 20. I mean, that pays for like, I don't know, like some groceries or something. So, and then I've opened up my eBay store again, and I think I've got like 300 in sales on that today.
Okay.
So,
you fulfill them yourself?
Yeah, those I fulfill myself, and my strategy behind that is just live off that, and then don't touch Amazon or crypto money, and then so those can just grow.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I don't know, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Like, so that's my current business strategy. We'll see if it works or not. So
I haven't tried eBay at all.
Honestly,
in Canada, like even Amazon isn't that good in Canada.
Well, and my thoughts are too, my thoughts are too is like, if you already have like a source, like this is all I do, like, so I'm just trying to build up like revenue streams, and so like I don't have my 9 to 5 anymore, so now this is like just another source of cash flow.
Did you quit while doing this?
Yeah, I quit. Actually, the reason why I quit was because my eBay store was doing so good, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna do this full time, and see what I can do, and that's pretty much. And I wasn't even doing Amazon or anything else. So
I had the confidence to quit before Amazon.
yeah, but looking back on it, I probably like knowing what I do now, it was kind of dumb, but.
But with that pressure, you were. Like you had
the pressure's so real. It's like man, that was like the best thing I ever did though.
Yeah. Like I made the most money when I had no job.
Yeah, like it's either I make money or I don't.
Yes, I did. Love it.
I didn't realize we were this close to the beach.
Yeah, man, it's so nice.
You get the bag and fumble it. You get the bag and fumble it. You get the bag and fumble it. You get the bag and fumble it.
Like, there's like that concept of like business ADD, you know? It's like the new idea is so freaking exciting, and I just get like so into these like I need to start a business and that and that and that. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's just like going back and working on the same thing that you've already been doing for a few years. You're just like I've been doing, you know, some of my same brands for a few years now. It's like how motivated am I to like go like tweak my PPC for like this product that, you know, it's like it just gets a little stale when then I see like another opportunity and I'm just like, oh, like that's super exciting.
Yeah.
Business ADD.
Yeah. It's like shiny objects.
Yeah, exactly. I think some of it's good and some of it, like you can't be all of that. Like if you can get things to the point where you're actually generating money, then you should look into other things. But like if you're just constantly shiny object and you never actually get to the point of doing any of them, then you've got a problem too. Like you know, if you're just like researching Amazon for a month and then you drop it, and then you research something else for a month and you drop it, that's not good. But like if you can build something up to a point, and then that's at least the way I'm looking at it and doing it.
Have you thought of launching a new brand? Like a completely new brand?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I might do that sometime this year. I have a couple ideas on the back burner that might be cool to do at some point.
What's your advice for a beginner who hasn't done anything with Amazon?
I mean, biggest advice is to like consume a ton of info first. You know, like there's just so much out there. It's so incredible. Like the current landscape of YouTube and podcasts and Facebook groups is ridiculous. I mean, so you've got to just consume it. Like everyone's asking me just like very, very basic questions. Like you've got to be of the mentality that you can go find some of those answers yourself, right? Like I could tell you, like, you know, product research first. Just like
Go Google it.
yeah, I mean, honestly, like there's so much value in like Googling, like, and whether or not you find the answer, I think it's just having that sort of mentality of that you're gonna go figure some stuff out yourself along the way. Like, so first you gotta just immerse yourself and like learn a bunch of stuff, and then, you know, from there it goes into product research really. And don't figure out every single step of the process at the beginning. Figure it out as you go. You know, don't worry about, you know, how to like pixel your Shopify store when running a Facebook ad through ClickFunnels if you haven't even like freaking chose a product. You know what I mean? Worry about that in like 2 years.
Exactly.
Are you going to start building an audience for any of your brands outside of Amazon?
I mean, I do it to some extent, but I could be way more serious about it. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those areas that, just with how busy I am, and it's an area that I drop the ball
You'd have to
frequently.
hand off to another team.
Yeah, I drop the ball frequently on that. You know, I have, you know, Instagram accounts, Facebook pages. I mean, I do it to some extent. Have not utilized email as much as I should have, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's huge. That's not the, you know, I would do it with my
White space.
my top brand.
Almost no one is doing it.
Yeah, and I think it's just because, look, there is so much still opportunity just on Amazon to
Keep
do
launching
things.
more products.
And that's why, like, I talk a lot about, like, maybe you're not going to be amazing at building that audience yet, but at least you're, like, laying that foundation to be able to do so,
Right.
and having that sort of presence
Right.
there,
think
such
it'll-
that you could optimize it later. So
think you would-
even me, like, I'm not at the point of, like, having that majorly optimized, but I have all the pieces. It's there. And I...
What do you mean by all the pieces? Like a Facebook page that just needs more
Yeah,
ad
doing some
revenue?
content, doing some, you know, maybe you're dabbling with ads. It's hard to make content, or if you had like a...
You'd have to live the lifestyle and really be like, that would have to be your
yeah,
thing.
and I think that's why it's very tough. Yeah.
That's why people don't do it, right? Because there's so many opportunities.
I think the maybe a bigger reason why people don't do it, I think, is because there's very unclear ROI in it. Like
Right,
it's
right.
not like it is not easy to like run a Facebook ad to a profitable sale.
Yeah.
Like that is not easy.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of like the brand building stuff is really just for having that presence, that long term building it up. Like it's not positive ROI. So like most of my Facebook ads or Instagram ads have not really been ROI focused. They've been more for like re-engaging past customers, bringing them into my brand, trying to just build my audiences, just like social proof kind of like.
Yeah.
But it's hard to measure the ROI, and I think it's just on top of that, it's just hard to have a positive ROI with just like cold traffic to cold. Whereas on Amazon, you're getting people typing in like freaking
Already
lightning
looking
cables.
for what you have.
Right. So it's much different, you know.
And you can just launch 5 more products that'd be a lot more profitable.
And I think that like
Spending long
you
time
know,
building
strike
it.
while it's hot, right?
What about
Like,
what I'm doing with like building a group? Like I'm trying to
I think
preemptively
it's awesome.
strike. You know, it's
I
like I'm
love
gonna
it.
go to my group and be like, hey guys, this is my product. Like support Project 20K. Like my mission is to help 1,000 people lose 20 pounds. And like if you know like a percentage of your purchase goes to that.
I mean, I think it's incredible. I just think it's that most people won't do that.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're doing that's awesome. And there's probably
But I'm going into unventured territory because like I don't see anyone
Building
else
the
doing
audience
it.
first.
So there's nothing like there's nothing
Right.
to model it after. I'm like looking at all these brands,
Well, just
big
you-
ones.
I mean,
and
you
none of
should
them
really-
have a social media.
I think you should mostly think of it as just extra fuel on your launch,
Yeah.
right? Like you cannot bank on that being the only thing you do.
Right, of course.
Like, but that's going to be just an extra little bit on top of all of the typical Amazon stuff.
It's like
on
10
top
or
of your
15
on top of
reviews.
your PPC, on top of anything else you do.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have a few people to help you boost it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just added. You know, one thing I don't talk about a lot. I've like hardly even mentioned because I guess it's because I forget it wasn't that significant. But like for my first private label product, I did start an Instagram before the launch.
Oh, you did?
I did collect emails before the launch.
Okay, sick.
But you know, is that the reason that it became successful? I don't really know. Like it was kind of small, but I mean, you're doing it much more seriously. But I don't remember how many emails I had at that point. But you know, I don't know, it might have been 100 or 200, something like that. And like, you know, I probably had several hundred on Instagram by then or whatever.
It was
But
based around the product.
it was based around the product, yeah. Kind of like, well, not like literally just pictures of the product, but kind of like that space, and a lot of just pictures of the product, and yeah, you know, it might have
Just a
helped.
basic, just enough.
It might have
you know?
helped a bit,
Minimum
but
effective dose, right?
yeah, it might have helped a bit. But I guess my main sort of point is that, like that alone is not necessarily enough, right? But that's just going to be an added thing on top.
But that's a launch list, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I
So it
mean,
can
that,
help you get going.
oh yeah, like I've said, is like I'm super down with building any type of audience.
Yeah.
Like I'm agnostic to where the audience is.
I just had to
Like
make
anything you can do to have some extra people, like whether that's like a whole bunch of friends you have,
Yeah.
or a Facebook group,
Yeah.
or a YouTube channel,
Yeah.
or you know, I mean, literally like it's not going to be the same for every industry, I would say.
Yeah, and then
And so any of that you can do is just going to be bonus to pour on top of your launch.
Yeah.
But I would also say like not completely necessary. It's just going to be another edge,
Yeah. Well, I'm
and
doing
you
it
would
'cause-
still do all the Amazon stuff.
Yeah.
Even with it.
You're doing everything?
What's going on?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean
You're gonna
that's why
have so much
he is
fun.
such a gold. I mean he's
You have to go home
amazing.
and edit it.
Yeah.
Like back then, if I had known what I know now, I would have just like taken like millions of dollars of investment and launched like every product because I knew it worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that's not really helpful to people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't do that now. But like, yeah, if I could go back 3 years, now that I know that it worked, I would have just launched freaking
More products?
I mean, I would have probably literally tried to take investment and try to launch 20 brands and like freaking just. I mean, it worked. You know, like
Yeah.
look at all these successful Amazon businesses.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I would have just tried to take more of it. You know?
Right.
I wouldn't have known that. 2015 was my first like full big solid year of Amazon. I did like $250,000 in sales that year, so it was like solid. But I wouldn't say like I was making a ton of money like in say 2014.
You get the bag and fumble it. You get the bag and fumble it.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to see the next video, which will be, 1 second, it'll be about how this happened. You see how the sales went up right here? I'm going to show you what I did differently right there. It was just a small thing that I wasn't doing before, and I'll do that whole video about that next time. And yeah, I ran out of inventory. So if you want to see that, then definitely subscribe and click on the bell so you know when I post. And if you want to enter the contest, you know what to do. Oh, and check the description to see the channels of whoever was in the video. I think I have Chris, Matt, Derek, since I mentioned him, and I think that's it. Peace.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. But mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping it up in the stash. You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. But mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping it up in the stash. You get the bag and fumble it, you get the bag and fumble it.